Honda's 2026 Adventure Touring lineup offers two compelling mid-range options: the accessible, lightweight NX500 and the practical, tech-rich NC750X. Both share Honda's trademark reliability and approachability, but they target different riders with different priorities. Here is a direct breakdown across 9 key categories. The most fundamental difference between these two bikes lies under the fairing. The NX500 is powered by a 471cc liquid-cooled DOHC parallel twin engine, producing 47 horsepower and 43 newton-meters of torque. A smooth, linear power plant that feels eager and rev-friendly, rewarding riders who like to work through the gears. The NC750X steps up with a 745cc liquid-cooled SOHC parallel twin, delivering 57 horsepower and 69 newton-meters of torque. Its 270-degree phase crankshaft and uniaxial primary balancer give it a characterful, almost V-twin-like thump, while placing its power low in the rev range. For riders who want effortless roll-on grunt, particularly when loaded with luggage or carrying a pillion, the NC750X is the stronger performer. The NX500, by contrast, suits spirited, lighter riding and is ideal for the A2 license category in Europe, where it is restricted accordingly. The two bikes diverge most dramatically here. The NX500 comes with a conventional 6-speed manual gearbox, though for 2026, Honda has introduced an e-clutch variant that automates the clutch lever while retaining full manual gear selection, a genuinely clever system for urban riding and trail work. By contrast, the NC750X is offered with Honda's celebrated dual-clutch transmission, a 6-speed automatic that allows either full automatic operation or paddle-style manual shifts. The DCT has been further refined for 2025 and 2026 with smoother low-speed control and smarter city and hill climb logic. If you want the most technologically advanced, fatigue-reducing transmission on a mid-size adventure bike, the NC750X DCT is in a class of its own among Honda's offerings at this price point. The NX500 is the lighter, more flickable machine. Tipping the scales at around 193 kilograms wet, it feels nimble in traffic and intuitive to maneuver at low speed, a genuine advantage for newer riders or those tackling tight urban environments. Its upright, wide handlebar riding position is confidence-inspiring, without being aggressive. Meanwhile, the NC750X is substantially heavier, with a curb weight of 226 kilograms, a consequence of its larger engine and more substantial chassis. However, Honda has worked hard on lowering the center of gravity, and the bike's mass largely disappears once underway. Both bikes share a seat height of approximately 800 to 802 millimeters, making them accessible to a wide range of rider heights. For lighter, more dynamic handling, especially on gravel or tight switchbacks, the NX500 holds the edge. Both bikes are well equipped in suspension, though there are meaningful differences. The NX500 features 41mm Showa SFF BP USD, or upside-down forks, which are typically found on sportier and more expensive machines, paired with a ProLink rear monoshock. This setup gives the NX500 a composed, capable feel both on tarmac and light off-road surfaces, with long travel that absorbs urban rough patches and gravel trails with equal aplomb. In comparison, the NC750X uses 41mm Showa SBDV telescopic, or conventional forks, and a ProLink rear shock, with 119 to 120mm of travel at each end. While slightly less exotic up front, the NC750X handles confidently and benefits from lighter new cast aluminum wheels for 2025 that reduced unsprung mass by around 1.8 kilograms, improving agility noticeably. Overall, the NX500's USD forks give it a slight dynamic advantage at the limit. Both bikes were updated with dual front disc brakes, a long overdue improvement on the NC750X, and a standard fitment on the NX500. The NX500 runs dual 296mm discs up front with 2-piston calipers, backed by standard ABS. The NC750X matches this setup exactly. Dual 296mm front discs, 2-piston calipers, and ABS. The rear on both bikes uses a single disc with a single piston caliper. The symmetry here is notable. Honda has clearly standardized its braking package across the adventure range, and both bikes offer reassuring, progressive stopping power, well-suited to loaded touring. Neither bike has a clear advantage in braking performance. Both represent a genuine upgrade over the single-disc setups that preceded them. This is the NC750X's defining party trick. Where conventional motorcycles position their fuel tank, Honda instead engineers a large, lockable 23-liter storage compartment in the NC750X, easily large enough to swallow a full-face helmet. The actual fuel tank is relocated beneath the seat and holds 14.1 liters. This ingenious design makes the NC750X one of the most practically brilliant commuter tours on the market. Meanwhile, the NX500 follows conventional motorcycle architecture with a 17.7-liter fuel tank on top and no integrated storage. While its accessory catalog includes hard luggage options, it cannot match the NC750X's built-in practicality out of the box. For daily commuters, urban errand runners, and touring riders who prize convenience, the NC750X's storage solution alone can be a decisive factor.
Both bikes arrive with a 5-inch TFT color display and Honda RoadSync smartphone connectivity, operated via a backlit 4-way toggle switch on the left handlebar, a welcome upgrade across the range. Both offer Honda selectable torque control for traction management in slippery conditions. Building on that shared base, the NC750X adds throttle-by-wire with 4 riding modes: Sport, Standard, Rain, and User, plus 3 levels of Honda selectable torque control that can be fully disabled. The NX500's electronics package is competent, but less extensive, with 2 selectable Honda selectable torque control levels. The NC750X's broader suite of riding modes gives it a more versatile electronic character, allowing distinct performance profiles to suit road conditions, while remaining intuitive enough for everyday use.
Both bikes are exceptional performers in fuel economy, arguably the strongest shared trait of the Honda parallel twin adventure range. The NX500's 471cc engine sips fuel conservatively, capable of returning well over 70 miles per gallon under easy conditions, and the 17.7-liter tank delivers a generous range that comfortably exceeds 300 miles on a tank. The NC750X, despite its larger displacement, is similarly frugal, rated at around 64 miles per gallon combined, thanks to its torquey, low-revving nature and fuel-efficient tuning. Even so, its 14.1-liter tank offers roughly 400 kilometers of real-world range. Both bikes are outstanding touring propositions in fuel economy, requiring fewer stops and lower running costs than virtually any comparable machine from other manufacturers. Pricing clearly differentiates the two. The NX500 carries a base price of $6,899 in the United States, making it one of the most affordable adventure bikes with this level of specification anywhere on the market. The NC750X DCT is priced at $9,499, a premium of approximately $2,600 that reflects the larger engine, DCT transmission, superior storage, and broader electronics package. In terms of raw value, the NX500 is extraordinarily competitive for what it offers. USD forks, dual front brakes, TFT display, and Honda reliability at an accessible price. The NC750X justifies its higher price point through genuine, tangible upgrades that enhance everyday usability and long-distance capability. Both represent excellent value within their respective segments. The NX500 and NC750X are sibling bikes built on similar philosophies but aimed at meaningfully different riders. The NX500 wins on agility, price, weight, and pure riding dynamics. It is the sharper, lighter, more involving machine to ride, and at $6,899, it is a remarkable package for entry-level and A2 riders, or anyone who simply wants a fun, economical all-rounder without complexity. The NC750X DCT, however, wins on practicality, outright performance, and technology. Its helmet-swallowing storage, refined DCT, larger engine, and more sophisticated electronics make it the superior daily commuter and long-distance companion. If budget is a constraint or you prize dynamic riding engagement, choose the NX500. If you want the most practical, all-conditions, all-day motorcycle in Honda's mid-range lineup, and you can stretch to the price, the NC750X is the more complete machine.